Louis Horanate just resubscribed for 69 months. 69 months.
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. We're getting settled in here. We're gonna play a little Monifactory today. So I was kind of looking around the base, and I've noticed that we have things that are just like running over here. In fact, we still got like these HV machines doing things. We need to get rid of these things, I believe. Lube. Yeah, we need to get rid of these machines. We need to start tearing out some of these things and switching them over to on-demand crafting. That way we can just request stuff. It'll go through our multi-block machines and things will just go faster. One of the things I did earlier today, though, is I went through and I added our ME requesting terminals to like everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Like, there was so many ME requesting terminals that I had to place. Like, so many. But yes, they are everywhere now, so I don't, even right here. So you don't have to go downstairs, or I don't have to go downstairs to find the one where I know existed. But yeah, like, we have too many terminals around, to be completely honest. And yeah, finding them all to, like, put these requesting terminals in was quite the undertaking. It took me about like an hour. Oh, I missed one. Ah, requesting terminal. I knew I was gonna miss some somewhere. ME glass cable. Boop boop. We fix. We fix. Oh. White concrete facade. Boop. And the boop, boop, boop. Haha. Nobody will ever know. All right, so I have undeafened myself. Whenever Jassassin is ready, we will be able to communicate. Yeah, so more of them there and there. I guess I'm just doing a quick walkthrough. Yeah, so we haven't like really moved into this area. We didn't have terminals to begin with, but I like moved this area so we can put the terminal here for when we eventually get into this area. I had to move these frame slopes up and like place the white concrete in there. But yeah, this is all ready to go for when we eventually move into this side of the base. But yeah, like I said, I spent about an hour or something like that earlier doing all this stuff, just kind of derping around. And I did the upstairs for the half the base that we have an upstairs for. Be there soon. Currently inhaling ramen noodles. I would recommend eating as opposed to inhaling. This is something we need to fix here. Let's make crafting terminal. Let's make a few of those, and then extended pattern access terminal. I don't know exactly how many of these we need, but I did see that there were missing some earlier. And then we need, we need the pattern encoding terminal. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. And facade, 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 facade. Excuse me, sir. I would like to say hello. Well, hello. Blink pattern. Hello to you. Wait, is this not even connected? He connected this side, but not this side? Oh, just assassin. I am embarrassed for you. I am embarrassed for you. This guy. Okay. I don't remember. Yeah, there's a few other places that don't have terminals that we should plop some down. I don't know where all the spots are. I don't know about you guys, but that seems like Hypno's problem. Wow, okay. Is that how it's gonna be? All right, all right. Oh, mistakes were made. Oh, I can use this thing, can't I? And you know what? The previous terminals I just put there, I didn't put in patterns in. Well, I guess I'm only gonna put patterns in mine, and the patternless ones will be just Assassin's problem. He's lucky he even put terminals here for him. And then, yeah, we never even had terminals here. Oh, I didn't put the white concrete in, though. We fix. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Looks like I missed some over here, too. I believe this is done up front. Yeah, looks good. That's done. This exit? Ooh, we don't have any terminals here, but I did not place the concrete. It looked like I missed that there, too. There we go. I think we're good. I think everywhere has been updated. I guess we should check upstairs, actually, before I make that a proper statement. Because I did go through and I made sure I, like, hit everywhere. But As we've seen, there's a lot of these, and I've missed at least one now. We don't even have terminals there, so I didn't update that. So many I am curious, like, how much power draw these terminals actually take, because we have so many of them. I don't know if there's a way you can see the amount of terminals and how much they draw. But I know there's a way you can see how many terminals, but I don't know if it tells you like what their draw is, their power consumption. All right, I think that's it. I feel confident that we've hit them all, and if not, well, guess we didn't do it then. That's that. Misnotized? Wait a second. You can't do that.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. Hey, did you change the center area to be gray and white, or has it always been gray and white? And I just now noticed it for the very first time.
It has always been gray and white.
I don't know why I don't recognize that, but okay. I trust.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't
I don't
either.
know. Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed weird.
What color did you think it was?
I don't know. I looked at it and it's like, I don't remember it being that color.
Well, it is. Hello.
Hello.
I was just telling my chat, if I sound congested, it's because I ate the spiciest noodles.
The spiciest?
I mean, not really. Normally, when I make cup noodles, I make 2 cup noodles, and I pour them into a bowl, and then I dump some hot sauce on the top, and I mix them up.
What kind of hot sauce are we talking about here?
Valentina? Taco sauce.
Taco sauce?
And you need a lot of it for it to really be effective. And
Okay,
I like a lot of it. It's good. But this time I poured the same amount that I would do for 2 into 1 cup of noodles.
Oh.
And then I ate them really, really, really fast. So I'm suffering a little.
What's the Scoville on that? Is that like a jalapeno, a habanero?
I couldn't tell you.
It's probably like a bell pepper, and you're over here complaining.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
To be fair, probably. It's a little hotter than Tabasco. So it's
Tabasco
not that hot.
actually can be kind of spicy, depending though.
So it's not the hottest thing. Like, it's not a hot sauce, but it's a lot of mildly hot sauce.
Mildly hot. I see. So I had fun going around and replacing these terminals everywhere. It kind of showed you that earlier when you logged in. And then I don't know if you saw this, but upstairs, like in the blue room, your terminal side over here had the weird like inward facing slopes or whatever.
Oh yeah.
We had tried that a long time ago. I finally got sick of it and I replaced it because it was still there. So now it's just normal again.
Yeah, and I'll fix these requesters. They all need to go. They need to go, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, what did I do off stream? All the progress. Really, no one's gonna care. No one would even know. You could walk around this base for days and they wouldn't even know.
Chat, Jassassin was doing stuff off camera. I'm just pointing that out.
So I upgraded these battery buffers to the 16X instead of the 4X so that they can hold more and they can also output more power. So if I'm right about this, it means we can do 160 million RF per tick for a while, but not forever, but just like for a little while. And that's actually necessary because before I upgraded any of them, when we ran ore processing, we were above capacity.
Okay. So I've been noticing something. I logged in yesterday, and we are completely 100% out of gallium. Do you know why?
I do not know why.
Because of our fusion reactor that's going up there. It's sucking gallium constantly.
Oh.
So I request
this guy?
What's up?
Do we want to limit the fusion reactor?
I'm not sure. I just want to point out that when I logged in earlier today, we had 24,000 gallium dust, and we're down to 19,000. So that was
interesting.
We're going about 1,000 dust an hour or something. It seems like maybe.
Yeah, and we have 0 duranium, which is what this guy is making, because it's going into this other fusion reactor.
Yeah.
And that's being turned into what? Tritanium.
So this is fine, but I think we need to have maybe a recipe in the system that says gallium dust comes from the whatever the ore is. I think it's bauxite. So something like that, so it can just auto request more ores being processed, kind of a deal.
Sure. I did that for neutronium. So
Okay.
actually, no. What did I do for neutronium? I told the system to just constantly stock neutronium. Because the ingots are actually what the miner gets. So you could maybe do the same thing with galli. No, that wouldn't work because our ore processing is. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, however you want to set that up, sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'm not sure the best way to do it. I was thinking like if it needs dust, tell it to request the ore, the micro miner get kicked off, and bring back ores in the process, and we get the dust back. So I don't know.
Okay, you just can't.
It's a percentage, so you can't. You would say like whatever, one ore equals one dust or whatever, but it's actually getting like 120 ores or whatever it is.
Yeah, the problem is that it would request tons and tons and tons of ores if you did it that way.
Well, then you'd say one ore equals 64, because I'm sure you get more than 64 anyway per a
Yeah, but
batch.
the problem is it's a crafting card, and you're not going to be able to get the return item through the craft. It's going to go through the ore processing setup.
I think that still satisfies it, honestly. I don't think it matters. I don't think it has to be through the same one unless you're doing the crafting is locked thing.
Oh, I see. And so you would just put it in a pattern provider. It would put, because it's going to insert the ore. I guess you just throw that back into the network into an interface.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you just tell it to craft somehow. I haven't really thought this through, but I'm pretty sure that would just work.
I think that would be fine. So you would have a pattern provider. The pattern provider would insert the single ore that it gets back into AE.
Yeah.
And then it would think it's crafting, and then eventually gallium dust would show up.
Yes.
So we probably do want to figure out what the ratio is roughly, and then do a little bit less than that so that it's always going to satisfy. That way it knows not to request 10,000 ore when it needs 30 or something. Because it'll request, for every one that it thinks it needs, it's going to request a craft of it.
Well, we could also do it with a level emitter with an export bus kind of a thing, and if the wants per pulse.
That's true.
Yeah, there's ways around it.
Yeah. And eventually this will all back stuff, but we're just not there yet. We can also limit these. Right now we have 1,700 buckets, or 1,700 buckets of this, and that might be plenty.
Another thing we could do is just, request a stupid amount of ore. Not that much. That might be too much. But like...
I actually prefer that route.
Just keeping it all requested?
Just request a ton of ore, and then figure out what do we actually want out of these. Just limit them to 1,500 buckets of each fluid.
Well, here's the thing though. The this whatever this is making, why is this stopping? What are we missing? Liquid uranium.
Yeah, because we're out of gallium.
No, we're not out of gallium. We shouldn't be.
Oh, it's just it's just slow. Right, this is half the speed that it needs to be for this to satisfy.
Anyway, the next tier coils after the tritanium ones or whatever we're currently on, it comes from this stuff. This is the tritanium.
Yes.
The trinium coils. The one after that's tritanium.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean,
I think we just keep that one going, but we just gotta be aware of the gallium. Maybe need to have like an alert, some kind of something written down. Hey, check gallium. I don't know. There's got to be some way to do this where we don't have to constantly pay attention to it, where it can just take care of itself.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going to go that route, I don't know. It's just so complicated because there's so many things that we need that are... I mean, gallium's what's showing up now, but we've had other things that have the same issue in the past, so...
I bet we could also do it with the requester and just request 1 gallium dust. It would say 1 gallium dust equals 1 ore or something like that. I don't know. Like, there's a way we could do it, I'm sure.
We have 19,000 gallium dust.
Yeah, when we had 24,000 just a few hours ago.
I see.
Yeah, it's chewing through it.
Yeah, I don't know. The other thing, though, too, is I'm pretty sure this is going to stabilize Like once we max these guys out, it'll be fine. Because only doing 16 millibuckets every 3 seconds.
And then 16 millibuckets. How many? Let's see. Gotta do some math here. 144 divided by 16. So that's 9 recipes per ingot or per dust.
Yeah, so it's a nugget every 3 seconds.
Right. So that means every, what is that? 27 seconds? So like it's going through 2 dust a minute?
Yeah.
120 dusts an hour. Well, maybe it wasn't a few. Maybe it was more than what I thought it was.
Yeah, and the other thing too is it's not the only thing that needs gallium.
Yep.
So I think what was it, Signalum we were out of?
Right. I put that on my bookmark. Yeah, because we were out of Signalum because we were out of Ardite. And we never set up a process to make Ardite. I don't know where we got that before. Maybe it was something we manually crafted up a bunch and just like haven't touched it since.
Possible. More likely it was a byproduct of something we were processing a bunch of.
I don't know what else we would get it from. It looks like red steel dust plus blaze powder equals Ardite, but I don't see like it being a byproduct of something.
Oh, red steel is maybe what it was that we're kind of out of, because we haven't made that in a long time and we haven't needed to.
Yeah, red steel. Wait, is that what we said, or is red steel?
Yeah.
Yeah, red steel. We don't have any of that either. I don't even know if we have a process for that.
Yeah, it's been a while, I think, since we needed this. I mean, this
right
is
here,
early.
red steel dust. We do have a process. We're out of black steel dust.
Oh, good. Oh, and that came from the old base, I think.
But we got a recipe to craft some. We just need to put down a requester and maybe everything will sort itself.
Yeah, or just throw a crafting card in here.
No. Requester. We're doing everything through the requesters now. Doing it right now.
Okay.
Black steel. And I'll just do like 512 or something. Oops.
Yeah, just make sure you're crafting a bunch at a time.
64. Beep. Beep. It keeps flashing from green.
That's because it's being
Yellow.
consumed that fast. That's why I'd craft like...
Oh, we have
I'd
black
do 1,000,
steel ingots
get
too.
1,000 and as the request quantity and do like 512 as the request amount or whatever.
But I don't think we need that much. Well, I mean, I don't know.
It just makes it trigger less often.
What are you typing over there?
It's not me.
Oh, okay.
My wife is sending a strongly worded email.
All right. Well, so we got black steel. So does that mean we have red steel now? No. Red steel is being made.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was our problem. We were just out of black steel.
Wait, this is not making red steel. Whatever came out of this was just blue. Wait, what?
Hey, don't judge it by its color. What's wrong with you?
I'll try and grab some. I don't know what it is.
It is blue steel dust. Why are we making blue steel?
Blue steel dust.
This is labeled red steel dust. Why is it making blue steel?
I don't know who set this up.
What is red steel dust? Black steel, brass, rose gold, steel.
This isn't even close to red steel dust.
Well, obviously this is the wrong one. Well, let's label this correctly. Blue steel. So do we have a red steel dust process then? Probably not. Right here, blue steel right here.
And that's making red steel?
No, it's also making blue steel.
Wait.
I think this might have been the first one I set up, and then like I just got confused because I was just searching like steel or something.
Yeah. I'll be honest, these mixers and stuff are things that I would put on active crafting.
No, absolutely. That's what I actually had planned for today, is starting to decommission
Awesome.
these.
Yeah, that'd be great. And then we can throw them on a requester, and then everything can be okay. So with your goal in mind, what I'll probably work on today then is redoing part of the AE room. Oh shoot, no, we can't do that yet because we have all these simulation chambers, and I don't want to touch them. But I'd like to move all the requesters into the AE room and move all the simulation chambers and stuff somewhere else.
Well, we're just about to the point now where you can make, or we can make the GregTech version of it, right?
We're so close.
Like we're right on the
needs
cusp.
to be. I think it needs to be UXV. We're at UV right now. We need to go through UHV, which is the wetware circuits, and then we need to go through UXV, which is whatever follows that. So we're close, but not really that close.
We're close. Just make the
Yeah.
wetware already.
Dude, they're intense. I've been working on them. I guess, yeah, so I'll continue down that path. I have like 6 more machines to make or whatever for that to be functional. And then I have a cleanup task to do for the Nequadria or whatever. I don't know. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I upgraded all the Naquita reactors to use the Nequadria instead because it's 3 or 4 times the amount of power per bolt.
And you did that off camera, didn't you?
Yeah, although it doesn't actually change the amount of power gen we get out of it.
Aw. I'm so disappointed. Okay, we're actually making red steel dust here.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-update this sign. So that means we should start getting signalum, which we are.
Okay, what about green steel dust?
Oh yeah, I'll let you deal with that one. Okay. That's crazy that we went this long. Another thing I noticed earlier today is our lubricant. We ran out. We ran out of lube. And you know why? Because I never... No, we had fish. Because I never hooked up the lubricant thing to eject to the ME system.
Oh, wow.
And we've been going that long without it.
Well, to be fair, like up until now, we weren't using very much. We were using like 3 millibuckets per craft or something.
Yeah.
And then like when I started setting up these new circuits, they used 250 millibuckets per craft. And we're doing like, dude, I don't know. It ran for like 2 days straight. So
here's another thing I noticed. I keep seeing crafts that are failing, and it seems like it has to do with rubber, right? We're making like raw rubber and all this kind of stuff, whatever. So I went through and I updated all of our keyboard patterns earlier today to use the styrene rubber.
Good.
And I think that's going to solve the problem.
That'll help a lot of it. The rubber, I looked in the system, and I think everything that involves the creation of rubber needs to just be deleted and started over because rubber doesn't work the way it used to. And so there's still like circular crafts in there that aren't considered. But almost nothing needs rubber, except for there are some things that do need rubber.
Except for the things that need it, nothing needs it.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's like conveyor belts, I think, for the most part.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And it's like the low tier conveyor belts because the higher tier ones don't.
Yeah.
Well, and then some of them need rubber rings, but I think those rubber rings could be other types of rings, but then we don't have the ring patterns for some of the things. I looked at the tree and I'm like, no, I'm not touching this.
That's something I should do, is just go through and update all of the patterns that use rubber rings and all that stuff. Like I'll own that. I'll take care of it.
Okay. Yeah, so my 2 things that I'm going to do today. One, I'm going to get wetware completely up and running for all 3 tiers, I believe, today.
Are you sure you're going to be able to do it today, or that's what you're
pretty sure.
Okay.
Now that I have, God, it's such a complicated process. Now that I have everything, though, I should be able to do it. I just ran out of time last time.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to set up a couple more of these distillation towers.
Mm-hmm.
I need 2 more. Is it okay if I throw them right here? Or would you prefer I
Uh,
put them anywhere else? Just
I mean, if it's something that needs to be done passively and it's
yes.
yeah, just throw it wherever you need it, man.
Okay. So I'll throw them in here. I'll do that when I'm done with the.
Yeah, I'm not like claiming this as my own in here or anything.
No. I just want to make sure that there's not like because there was a freezer here at one point and then
Yep.
now it's gone. So I
Yep.
didn't want to step on your toes if you got
Oh.
plans for that.
That just reminded me. You said distillation towers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oil is a big problem. I'm gonna be working on that. First thing, we need our next oil capacity tier, and we need more of the oil rigs because we just can't keep up.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're just constantly out of oil.
Yeah, this pack is getting.
I don't know what's using it all, but I also saw that oil can be converted into lubricant as well with redstone. So we'll probably get off the fish for lube, the fish oil into lube, and we'll switch over to oil, I think.
Is that better?
I don't know if it's better, but we have unlimited oil, and we don't have to wait on predictions for it. So
Oh, I figured we had unlimited fish as well.
through the predictions.
I see. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm using fish though for another process, so please don't get rid of fish.
I'm not getting rid of fish. I'm just going to get rid of the lubricant use of fish.
Okay, that's fine.
Lots of things to do today.
So many things. So little time.
Many things. Ooh, these coils haven't been updated. I don't know if that's necessary for this. I'm gonna make 16 tritium coils and upgrade those. Okay, well, I'm gonna start working on my thing, and then we'll meet back and guess in a little bit.
All right, I'll see you in a bit.
All right, dude. Hello, chat. How are you guys? All of these things, I want to get rid of a good portion of them. Like glass dust into silicon dioxide, this absolutely can just be a crafting pattern. Vanadium steel dust, we could craft that through our mixer. There's like so many of these things, like pretty much its entire bank is just going to go away, I think. Hello, number 7. Hypno, last stream you upgraded the argon production, but did you upgrade the air production to keep up with it as well? I upgraded the argon. Well, we aren't making any argon right now, so I would say we're fine. I don't know if I upgraded the air that went with it. Where are we doing the air? Isn't this the air right here? These air collectors? Somewhere we are making liquid air. Right here. UVUHV. Argon UVUHV. Air collectors EV. It's fine. It's fine. They're EV. So no, I didn't do that. That's another thing that I wanted to do.
Okay, Chicken just subscribed.
I wanted to make this guy here the multi-block air accumulator. So this is on the to-do list. It's lower priority, but it is on our to-do list. Rum-soaked chicken. Hey, welcome. Thanks for subscribing. Glad to have you, dude. Whew, so many things, so little time. What do we do first? We got rid of the red steel problem. Let's go work on oil. Pump? What is it? It's not this. Let's go downstairs. What is it called? These. Advanced fluid drilling rig. I tried speeding this up, but this is as fast as it goes. 480 millibuckets a second. I added like ZPM and a ZPM energy hatch. I tried the 16 amp one, and like I even tried adding multiple to overclock, and like it still only goes 480. So we can't go any faster than that. Fluid drilling. So there is the 3rd tier fluid drilling rig. This is the one that we are going to be making. Why can't I bookmark this? Because it's already bookmarked. Let's scooch this over to the end here. So we are going to we're just gonna go and ban that person from Assassin's chat. Okay, now we are gonna set up a pattern over here. What do we got going on with this one? So that's combination crafting. We want this guy. Here, load this keeper. Is there a better rig multi-block, or is this the best one? That's an excellent question. I don't know. I think this is the only one. It is a multi-block, right? Is there like a second multi-block? Advanced bedrock ore miner. Elite large miner. Advanced fluid drilling rig 1, 2, 3. Advanced miners. I don't think there's any other way to get it. We're going to make this one. So this is Advanced fluid drilling rig 3. All right, so we want to do... Whoop. Oh, I can't go back. Processing. And then this one and this one. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to do this one. And that's going to make this. So we have output hatch. So we want ME output hatch. And then energy hatch. Now let's just not include energy hatches. That. Okay, we save it up. Oh, cancel. Save it up. Pull this over here. Drilling. Let us make 10. I think 10 might be excessive. We'll probably make... We'll make 8. I want to make sure we have so much oil, we don't have to worry about oil. Like, even if it's excessive, it'll back up and then they'll turn off, right? So it won't matter. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So we want to make this block here. And this is just in a number 2 assembler. Assembler number 1, assembler number 2. Okay. So now drill. Let's make 8 of these. Do it. Things are happening, everybody. I feel like this crafting is going slower than what it should be, but I guess some of these things are being made up in like the assembly lines upstairs. And like these can only go at a certain speed, so all of them are turned on at the moment. Is somebody crafting something else? Maybe that was just like a pre-craft for this. LUV electric motor. Who's making LUV electric motors? Oh wait, this is Minecraft, isn't it? I don't know what I was just looking at then. I thought I was looking at Minecraft. Nope. This is correct. Okay, so we're making LUV electric pumps. Yeah. Okay. This one. Also, we got to figure out where we are going to put these. I think these are the same size as the other ones, so they're not excessively large. They're just 3x3 machines. But we do have to figure out a home for them. Okay. Going downstairs. Even further downstairs. They could go in here, I suppose. Would you be opposed to me putting the oil rigs, the oil pumps in with the diamond ore area or the diamond processing area?
Not necessarily. Just make sure you check what type of oil that chunk produces.
Oh.
Because there's 2 types that
Right. Good call. I did forget about that. Oh, no. Oh, we should be fine. Looks like this is all raw oil. Actually, do we want raw oil or oil? I think we want oil. Shoot!
I don't know. You're the one that would know.
This is dumb. I have to put them like back here if we're gonna put them in here. Which I guess is fine, but that's just annoying.
Trev 138 just gifted 1 subs.
Yo, Trev! Hey, thanks so much for gifting us sub. Thank you, Trev. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick them back here. We're just gonna put them like up against the wall. That's unfortunate, but like, there's not much I can do about that. If we're gonna keep him in here, I guess. Am I spacing these correctly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I'm not gonna have room for every one of these that I wanted to put in. And I gotta change the way this is facing. Okay. And we do the terminal. Boop. 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 I mean, I guess I could make these so they're not 3 blocks apart. These are like 2 blocks apart. If I do that, I could squeeze in another one. Maybe I should actually do that. I'm assuming these aren't getting deleted. I'm getting stuff in my inventory. Oh, it doesn't feel like I'm breaking things properly. Okay, so we're gonna make these 2 blocks apart. Wait, oh, okay, I didn't actually get all of them. Yeah, we'll go through and we'll double check like what's going on here. Maybe I'll just put 1 block of space. So 1 block of space. So what is that? 1, 2, 3 on the 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then we will just double check what we got going on here. So this whole... Oh, raw oil here. Let me make sure it's not this chunk. Oil, oil. Yeah, we're fine. This is all regular oil. Oh no, what just happened? Wait, did I not have enough blocks? Robust tungsten steel. I need 6. I don't know how I'm short. Oh, I need more? 1, 2, 3. Why is it not putting them up front? I don't understand. Oh, I guess I just didn't click them into my inventory. There's still another one missing. Okay. So we need the ZPM energy hatch. That's probably why we're out, actually, because it never installed these. And then I'm going to need these guys. Oh, no, I left one off in all of these. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to put the energy hatch in the back center. Okay, so we have these guys set up. Now the other question is where did my output hatches go? So if I craft this, it is making ME output hatches, but where are they? Oh, I put them in the center. Where do I want the output hatches? Probably back here.
I think I stole a machine casing from you. It's back in AE.
Okay, thank you. You need to remove one on the other. That's an old message. Oops. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So then we point these down. I'm gonna request like 10 more of those just so we have them. Just so we have them ready to go when we need them. And then, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hit the last one. Okay, so now these guys. Was that the first one? Yep. Okay, so those are all connected to this trunk. And do we have any... We don't have the main network down here. The main network should be coming through... Through here? We don't have any connection. We need Wi-Fi. We could pull a connection down from here. But I feel like we should have it down here somewhere. I mean, we have this. No, we'll just pull a new connection. We'll just make this work. Does the rig accept 2 energy hatches or 1 enough? I did try overclocking our existing one here. So this thing is at EV, even though it has a ZPM energy hatch. I tried putting 2 energy hatches on there. I tried putting the 16 amp energy hatches on here and it didn't change it. So like the max speed is the max speed, regardless if you can overclock it or not. Why am I not flying? Come on. I don't know how many more cables I'm gonna need. Grab 2 stacks. Should be more than enough. And where's this cable coming out? Right there. No, actually. Do that. So I need to connect it up here, and then I need to connect it at the machines. Oh, I guess I did connect it over here. So these should all be connected now, yeah? Online, okay. So now we gotta put the points on them. Okay. Oh, that is a lot, actually. That's way more than I thought these were doing. I mean, I guess it's fine. But that's more than I thought they were going to be doing. IV. 28 buckets per second. 28.7, almost 29 buckets per second per one. Wait, what? Huh. I don't know. I thought I saw something weird there. Yeah, so oil. Cool. Yeah, we're just keeping up in oil now. So this is going to fill up its output hatch, which holds quite a lot. Do I go through the hassle of like turning these on and off based on how much is in the system? The machine controllers? Maybe I do. Nah, let her rip. I mean, that's just a lot of extra power. Like, I'm fine with us turning these on to like refill when we run low on oil, but like collecting 8 times 2.14 million buckets just to sit in like these inventories seems like overboard. It seems sloppy, honestly. I think we could do these all with P2Ps. Oh, wait, I can't. Okay, hold on a second. Redstone P2P tunnel. We need 5 more. All right, so we put that there. Well, that on each one of these. Yep. And then
I did it.
you did it. I guess we're just gonna stick it like right here. I was just like, where does this even go? I don't know. That's gonna go there. This is gonna go here. This is gonna be on oil.
Zombie Cleo raided my stream with 795 viewers.
We want 8,000 as the maximum. We'll do like 5,000 as the minimum, something like that. Cleo, thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody from Cleo's stream. All right, so then we copy the redstone signal from there, and then we just apply it to these guys, and these should turn on when we lower in capacity on oil, and all of them should turn on and work in unison. We really probably don't need this many of them, but I guess it doesn't hurt. Okay, so that's it. All of our oil rigs that we just hooked up here, these advanced drilling rigs, should all turn on when we drop below.
Merx 1975
Like 5,000?
just resubscribed for 28 months. I raid with the zombies tonight. Checking out the TCGs.
Cleo, you got 2 Horsehead Hypnos. I haven't even gotten my cards yet. Those are the best cards, though, the Horsehead Hypnos. You're so lucky. Congratulations. No, I'm super excited to get my cards. I just haven't gotten them yet. Hey, Marax, thank you so much for the 28-month resub. Welcome back. Okay, now that you got to sign Friend Corral, it was wait, what? French Ralis? French Ralis. I got it. Okay. You got 3 hollow Horsehead Hypnos? Oh my goodness, you are so lucky. How is everybody getting so lucky? I want one. Literally the best card. Cleo got 4 full art hot guys. Nice. Yeah, I really want to see my cards, but you know, hopefully within the next day or two, I'll see them. Oh my goodness, so much stuff in my inventory here. Got to clean it out. That cyan terracotta. I actually need this. What are these? Framed double slope? Actually, let's grab building gadget. Perfect. Nope. These go into here. That, this, that, this, that. Okay. Inventory cleared. You got 3 Horsehead cards too. Thank you so much for blessing your polls. No, you are welcome. You're welcome. Those are going to be worth a lot of money someday. Trust me. Mm-hmm. Yep. Stonks. Trust. I don't have any TCG cards to unbox, so I can't do an unboxing stream yet. But maybe we'll do them on stream. All in favor, say aye. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I'm going to swap. So now that we have oil coming in, this isn't an issue. We have all of the oil. I'm going to switch over from using fish oil to using fish oil in the process of making lubricant to oil. So I'm going to make that change now. Wait, where is this? Oh, you know what? We don't have a recipe to do that. We're doing this downstairs, aren't we? This is taking the fish oil and distilling it into the lubricant. All the eyes. Get out of here. Get out of here. Had to look at chat and see what you guys were talking about. I thought you were talking to somebody. I was like, wait, why is everybody saying I was like, oh, that's right. Because we were just talking about that. And I have streamer brain. You know what? It happens, okay? Lubricant. So we want to swap to oil plus redstone. And this is in what? This is a brewery. Do we have a brewery? We have a sterile brewery. You think Jasassin would be mad if I threw this in here? Whoa, what just happened? What is happening? He must be updating the network somehow. Should I see if this works? 10 buckets of loot, please. It works. It works. How goes the grind? It's going pretty well, dude. We're slowly but surely upgrading all of our legacy stuff. Slowly but surely upgrading the legacy stuff. One of the things that I wanted to take care of today was like all of these old processes that we have here, upgrade them to like on demand from passive crafting. Get rid of like these old machines. Oh, another thing I wanted to do, actually, let's do this now while I'm remembering. I wanted to replace these guys, boop, boop, with these trinium coils that I crafted up earlier. I don't know if that actually impacts this machine at all, but no more Naquita coils. Trinium everything for now. I don't know if that does anything as far as like, maybe energy usage goes down. Maybe energy usage. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. I should probably also replace these coils over here. Trinium. So we want 16 times 3. Go ahead and make those. It was 50% energy usage before. Okay, so that just improved energy. Not that that really matters a whole lot, but it's kind of like I don't want to have a whole bunch of different types of coils all throughout the base. Just keep everything at one level. And maybe a few machines at a higher level as we progress or whatever. But I think that's fine as it is. How is the process here? We're just crafting them now. All the subcrafts are done. Oh, shoot, you gotta go! All right, well, thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you on the next stream. We will see you on the next stream, won't we? What is... Okay, so we have 17, so I can upgrade one of these. Boop, boop. Boop. And then I gotta go downstairs to finish the boops. Boop. How are we doing? We got one remaining. Gosh, these things take so long. You will, but streams are not well timed for your time zone, so you can't promise you'll be there the whole way. Can I suggest moving time zones so you can watch my streams? How about that? I would highly recommend moving and accommodating me, okay? I'm just kidding. I understand. Time zones are a pain. It's like 40 seconds, I think, for each one of these crafts. So we're like 15, 20 seconds away at this point. Trinium coils on a cracker is certainly a flex. Well, what about having them on, what are these? The pyrolyze ovens. Not trying to flex, but we have this stuff. There we go. There we go. All right. Anyways, good night. Your bed is calling to you. All right, sleep well. We'll see you on the next one. Okay, so we can remove the advanced drilling rig and that off here. So molybdenum disilicide coil block. We made these a while ago, and I don't remember for what. This was for making a large arc smelter. I don't think we ever got around to making this thing. It only requires 6 of them. Did we ever make the large arc smelter? I don't think we did. We did! Okay, I don't know why these are in my inventory and why we had 16 of them, but you know. Okay. Don't have to worry about that. That's off the list. We took care of the Ardite and Signalum issue earlier. Yeah, we now have Signalum stocked. And we have Ardite stocked. Okay, very good. So atmospheric accumulator. This is that multi-block. It's the multi-block that's going to replace these guys here, these air collectors, these gas collectors. I don't know what we're going to do with this whole bank of things, and I don't know where this thing is going to go. I guess we can stick it back here with this multi-block. Maybe in that corner. I don't know. But anyway, let's make a pattern so we can tell the system to craft the entire multi-block. Okay, so we need paper. And this is called atmospheric accumulator. Yep. I just realized on this last one I didn't put multi-block. Let's fix this. Multi-block. And then we update this recipe, so that's going to be making that instead. Save. Okay, new recipe time. So this next recipe, we are doing this. We're going to drop the ultimate parallel control hatch in here. We're going to drop a cleaning maintenance hatch in here. We'll get rid of the energy hatch. Output hatch. ME output. And this is an input bus. Do we need an input bus on this machine? Like, what does this even do? There is no input bus. Why do we need an input bus? Is the input bus strictly to like hold a number? Maybe we do need an input bus for that, so it can be programmed with a number. Okay, we'll just do a ULV, I guess. Assembly line grading, corrosion proof casing. Okay, and then that's going to be making the atmospheric accumulator gas collector multi-block. Save. Gas collector. Okay, so we don't know how to do engine intake casing or the actual accumulator. I already forgot. Engine intake casing. Dude, there's an extreme version. Extreme! And we know how to craft all of this stuff, so this is easy. This goes into an unnumbered assembler. Unnumbered. Okay, and then we need to make the actual, this thing. And we know how to make everything except for these things. So let's bookmark these. No, we know how to make that. These, we don't know how to make. Okay. So large tungsten fluid pipe is made in a number nothing. It's just a large pipe extruder. Okay. Large pipe extruder. This thing is made just a normal crafting pattern. Okay, so that's a normal crafting pattern. That's a normal crafting pattern. That's a large pipe. Large pipe. And then we got to find a home for these other two somewhere. About right here. Okay, so now if we try and do the gas collector, it says it knows how to make everything. And then I'll make the second bit. All right. We're done. So this thing needs to find a home. And I'm thinking it's just going to sit right here. So the multi-block on this, what does this look like? The, oh, that is it. So it's in the center of a 5x5 or like 5 long. Yeah, okay. So we'll go, I guess, 2 away from the wall. So 1, 2, 3. This guy. That looks fine. That looks fine. Okay, let's create it. Invalid structure. Oh, we're missing them. Oh, I don't have the ZPM, the energy. I'm gonna put in the big boy. Put that there. I don't even know where these go yet. Input bus. Output hatch. What is this? Ultimate parallel control hatch? I forgot we could do this. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put this up here. And we need this. And ZPM. I'm going to put 2 of these in. Only 1? Oh, what's the problem here? What the oh. Aha. Can I put 2 of these in then? Aha. Okay. And this guy will bump up to 64. That's kind of a cool looking multi-block. Like, it's nothing fancy, but it's got a little bit of depth to it. Unlike some other ones. So it's fine. I like it. Oh, this has like a vent on the bottom or something. Enderium. Oh, there. For some reason, I thought I was down in the void down here. And then I need a point. All right, and then this is going to need a number. So if we look at this, gas collectors, in the overworld, to make air, we need a number 1. This doesn't have... Oh, okay, these are different biomes that are restricted. Right. So this needs to be set to a number 1. Is this not going because this is disconnected? That might be. That might need EE connection in order for this to turn on. It's not turning on. Guys, did I break it? It's a different circuit number because I am in a void world. Four. I did it. Holy, that's a lot of air. (2,133 air buckets per second). I think we're good on the air. Okay, so this obviously needs a machine controller. What were these set to? Well, oh, what the heck? Dude, that is so obnoxious. Where was I? I like tried right clicking on something. I clicked the wand, which warped me to like the warp thing that I wasn't even like trying to look at. 8,000, 7,000. Oxygen gas. Huh. I guess we just do 8,000, 7,000 for the air collector. Level emitter. Air. Yeah, we can bring it down to like 5,000. That'll be fine. Okay, and then any glass. Oh, we have some on me. So this thing should only run when we drop below 5,000. It'll emit a redstone signal. And then this thing will start running because this is set to invert and only run when it has a redstone signal. Yep. So now we're good. Air has been upgraded. Now I'm thinking maybe we should upgrade these things. This makes nitrogen. Whoops. So if you centrifuge nitrogen, you get oxygen and nitrogen. So we should probably hook up a multi-block centrifuge for this. Oh, I don't need to be over here. Centrifuge. Oh, do we not actually? Oh, we might not have a No, we don't have one. We had a pattern for this, and then we removed it because it was the old style. I think large centrifuge. No, we do have it. Yep, we're good. I don't think there's a crafting recipe for XP juice. That's a passive thing that I'm doing. Large centrifugal unit. Okay, so let's look at the uses on this guy. This is a 5x5. We're up 1 in the center. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So up 1 here. I love how it just randomly places these blocks. Like, you sure you didn't want that there? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't. Does this have a cleaning hatch? No. I'll actually put this right here. Right, so this guy, if we look at the centrifuge for like nitrogen, we need a hatch in, hatch out. Output hatch, input hatch. And then this is going to need a machine controller. Oh, it does have a maintenance. We don't need the cleaning one, but I'm going to make the cleaning one anyway. ZPM. Okay, so there we go. This thing has been formed. That is ready to go. Now, one thing I don't know, if I put a P2P output there, a redstone P2P output on this block, will that affect the machine controller up there? Because we kind of want that to be running on 2 separate redstone inputs. I'm going to go on the assumption that this will work, but we might have to adjust this. All right, and then we want that coming off of level emitters. So one of this is going to be oxygen, and one of them is going to be nitrogen. Both of them 8,000, 7,000. Then we need a facade. Redstone dust. And then like so. Memory card. Memory card. Okay, so if we look at nitrogen, we are above 7,000. Oxygen, we are above 8,000. So this probably will never be an issue, but it could. It could be. And if so, like, we'll take care of it here. So I guess we need a test to see if this works. And we'll test that by just placing a block with a lever on it. Doesn't look like that's working. Oh, you know what? It'd probably help if I gave it something to process. That would probably help. Well, it's got air. Nitrogen in a centrifuge. No number, 10 buckets. It makes this stuff. It does not appear this is working. Power! I would have noted that if I would have like pointed these down. Power gets me again. Task completed. You did it. No, you did it.
No, I did it.
No, you did it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Point. Type the correct letters. Sounds like it's humming. That sounds like it's humming. Okay. And it's no longer humming. You did it.
Thanks.
No, thank you. Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome. I also did this. Wait.
Nice one. I like that one. That was my favorite.
Did you? Okay, me too.
Yeah, that was a good one. Oh boy. But no, backpack. Do. Okay, so now we have a mass air collector and a centrifuge. Let's actually put some signage on it so we know what these are and we don't have to guess and look at the machines and be like, what is this thing doing? White concrete. Air collector. Nitrogen, oxygen from air. I think that's fine.
I did it.
Now you did it. Wait, I did the tier 6 micro miner. What the heck?
That's true. That's true.
I did it.
You did it.
All of that's now mine because I did the micro miner.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm claiming it all.
Finish the rest of this quest line then.
No. That's fine. You got that.
Okay.
I'll just take credit for the quest being complete.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, well, now that we have this, I think that I am comfortable tearing this down. So I just made a multi-block air collector and a multi-block centrifuge to go along with it to make nitrogen and oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to tear down your purplish magenta bank of purplish magenta-isness.
You wouldn't.
I mean, do you want me to cut and paste it? I can put it in there with your circuits.
No.
I mean, I'll do that for you.
You would do that.
I would.
No, that's okay.
You good with me tearing it down?
Yep. But only if you use the wrench. This wrench.
Come look.
Oh, it's big.
It's big and it's fast too. Like, it's so fast.
Does all the air leave the room when you do this?
Yes, it turns this whole room into one big vacuum.
Great. Does the vacuum freezer work inside a vacuum?
That's a good question.
I bet it doesn't.
Okay, so you want me to tear this all down using the wrench? Is that
the
what
wrench, please. Thank you. Very satisfying.
I can't.
Enjoy your clogged inventory.
Wait, come back here. Actually, my inventory isn't clogged. Is yours clogged? Because that only took up 5 spots.
Oh, I guess they're stacking. There's a filter in each, but they stack.
Yeah. You just wanted to see my inventory clogged. That's rude. And now I'm having fun turning these things.
Rotate.
How's it coming along with the things that you're working on?
Ooh, we're so close.
We?
Yeah, I've got to make a Nero processing unit, which I think I can just do. Although we need polybenzoimidazole fluid pipes.
Well, you can't make those until you say it properly, okay?
Polybenzoimidazole.
Bazole. Poly B. Yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce these things. At this point, I am convinced they're just making up words.
I think most are real, although I'll say not all of them. And then I will say they're very good about the harder it is to pronounce, the harder it probably is to make.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. All right. Enough discussing. Enough discussions with Jassassin. We have important business to do, like tearing down his previous automations. Most of the plastics are real? I think you're probably right. I was gonna say something stupid along the lines of that's what they want you to believe, man. Like, not real. But I guess technically I did say that. But I was gonna say that to your statement. Plop, plop, plop. Oh, I guess I should disconnect this while I'm doing this. Plop, 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 plop. Okay. Pop, 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 pop. I think these machines right here are ones we can get rid of as well. This is old ore processing stuff. And like we have completely swapped over to the new system. So that's just all legacy stuff that needs to go away. All right, so let's get our building gadget out. Do that. And that. And boop, boop. Guess we'll fill on that. Okay, that's all gone. It's like it never was even there. Chemical bath, reactor, centrifuge, sifters. Yeah, this has all gone. Okay. We're in teardown mode, ladies and gentlemen. We are removing the old, outdated stuff. It's got to get done at some point or another. Might as well happen now. I don't think there's any reason to like keep these anymore. Bye bye. It took us so long to like fill up this room with all of these machines. It's kind of sad seeing them all go away, but at the same time, it gives us room for like new things, multi-block things, cooler things. I feel like the only thing I've done for the last couple of streams now is just like upgrade existing things while Jassassin's working on all the newfangled technology. What the heck? How did I get stuck with this? That's not fair. Oops, I turned it. Am I breaking down all the machines back into components when I get around to it? We have been doing that.
I've discovered a major problem.
Oh. That sounds bad.
Yeah, it's not good. I'm trying to make this fluid pipe, and there's a ingot mold. But instead of making ingots, it's making petri dishes.
What fluid pipe are you trying to make?
The small polybenzoimidazole.
Okay. And you're trying to make that as making petri dishes?
Yes. We currently have almost 4,000 petri dishes. It's great.
So that should only be made with a casting mold cylinder.
Yes, and that is in a different pattern buffer.
Oh, you're using the pattern buffer still. That's your problem.
Yeah.
Time to get rid of the pattern buffers.
Okay, so then help me figure out how the heck I'm going to set this machine up.
Well, it can be done without the pattern buffers, guaranteed. But I will come over there and give you assistance in just a moment, just cleaning up.
Okay. I know it can be done. I'm just like, my brain hurts trying to figure out how.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right, where you is?
I'm underneath the green room.
But I'm not the only one that confuses the two. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, what are we looking at?
This is the machine. The one in the middle has the petri dish. The one on the right has the ingot mold. And the fluid is going into the one on the right, but it's then using the petri dish instead to make the item. And that's what's coming out of the machine.
So fluid solidifier. Yeah, so you just do a pattern buffer, or I'm sorry, not a pattern buffer. You do the extended patterns and have each one go to its own input.
Right, with the shared item in it? Or with the item just sitting in there?
Yeah, with its own item sitting in there.
Okay, so
So this one needs the ball mold, and this one needs whatever.
Okay, and then I need exclusive, or like whatever that button is. And then how do I put items in? Well, this is a fluid to an item.
So you can have, I mean, you could do like one big shared one, or you could do like a fluid input bus for each of the hatches. I'm sorry. You do a fluid input hatch for each of the like HV buses or whatever.
Yeah, but how do I correlate one to the other? Like, how do I say this input hatch is for the ingot mold, and this input hatch?
The machine won't know, but like where you have your gosh, let me get these things. So you have this, and then you have the pattern P2Ps, right? Pattern P2P, and then you just connect the output of this into an input and an input bus and an input hatch. So each pattern provider has its own input bus and hatch that's talking to.
I see. I got it. But no, that's still not going to work.
Why not?
In bus. Okay, so hang on. Give me like, we'll just say I have 3 input buses, and then I have in hatch. Okay, so I have an input bus here and an input hatch. These are going to be rotated like that in this example, right? Okay, so those ones, let's say this is the ingot mold. And then I have another input bus and another input hatch.
Yep.
And this is going to be the Petri dish mold.
Sure.
How do I tell this input hatch to use the Petri dish mold? I can't do that.
Are you okay? Is the problem that you're just trying to make petri dishes? Is this the only?
Well, petri dishes, ingots, and balls apparently.
But it works for everything else but the petri dish.
The petri dish is what broke. But
so
that's it.
Put
I
the
don't know if
petri dish in its own machine, like its own either small machine or make another multi-block. I think.
Yeah, that's. You understand.
I think the problem overall is just the pattern buffer is the problem.
They're horrible. I don't understand why they have to be bad because everything else about that mod is great, but those things suck. Because imagine, like, yeah, we're having this problem with this machine, which has 3 inputs, but for example, we have this machine. And fortunately, this machine isn't having issues, right? But if it was, that's crazy.
Well, I mean, we just set up one of these machines with, this one would be easier, I believe, because we are just providing ingots instead of fluids. It's when you're dealing with fluids is when you get the problem with the pattern providers.
No, I know, but you get what I'm saying.
No, yeah, I do.
I had the same issue, I think, with the cutters upstairs, which require fluid, the oil or whatever, the lubricant. So I had to separate those out into the input hatch, but they don't have like a mold component to them. That's what makes this one complicated.
Yeah. Yo, FTNRs, hey, thanks so much for the 32 months. Welcome back, dude.
We'll ever end up casting either. Like right now, I know for a fact that we're going to fill up this one for ball molds, and then I'm worried that 2, it's also going to need.
I mean, it's possible, and if that's the case, like we can just make more machines, or maybe this is like one of those ones where we should just like have them in their own individual single block ones. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That just sucks because we've moved off of it.
How about every time that we're dealing with a fluid in one of these fluid solidifiers, it just gets its own multi-block?
Per fluid?
No, per casting type. So we're casting ingots from fluid, so like we should have an ingot fluid one, and then if we're doing the petri dish, we should have a ball one. Whatever.
Sorry, I'm reading chat. RL Tinker says that there's the dual hatch. And I completely forgot about that. This guy.
Oh.
This guy does fluid and item.
Well, there you go. You can do the pattern buffer and have each pattern provider have its own dual.
Okay, I can do that. That's okay. That's tolerable. Annoying, but I get it. All right, I'll do that. And then ZPM is what we're at right now. We can't really do UV, so I guess I'll make some more of these.
All right, you got everything under control?
I think so. Thank you.
You are welcome. I leave you alone now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Chat, what were we doing? We were tearing down old processes in the Red Room. That's what we were doing. Yo, Leslie, hey, thanks so much for the 500 bits. Smart to hear, but no. Thank you, Leslie. Appreciate the 500 bits. So yeah, this can go, right? Yeah, we aren't using any of these anymore. This is all old stuff. We've already replaced all the ore processing. This is just legacy stuff that we haven't torn down yet. And we're tearing it down yet. doing some housekeeping. We're making room for cooler things. And that's definitely like makes some kind of lag when you break these machines with this. One of the nice things though about getting off these is the fewer Ender IO conduits that we have to deal with. I am not sad about having to adjust those anymore. Especially all the conduits that we had to adjust before we upgraded the pack. Oh my goodness. Before we had the copy paste functionality, whatever that's called. The conduit probe. Gosh, that was obnoxious. You're just now getting into AE in this pack. Any advice for AE? Any advice? I mean, this pack doesn't have channels on by default. The only advice I can really give you is get into the extended molecular assemblers, I guess. And the pattern providers as soon as possible, and then also make the extended coprocessors and stuff. Is it in here? Where? Yeah, the pattern providers are good. Ingredient buffer. What's an ingredient buffer? A storage block that can hold 36 types of anything ranging from items to fluids. What is this useful for? Oh no. Yeah, so the extended molecular assembler. Oversized interface. What is this? It can hold 16 stacks of items per slot? What? 1,024 items? Why do you want that? Are there new items in here that I'm just not seeing before? No, I think that's about it. Yeah, so anyway, the extended molecular assemblers, the extended pattern providers, and then also the pattern multi P2Ps, right? All of these things together makes the crafting system so much better setting up for AE. That would be the things that I would recommend. Unless you're looking for something more specific than that, I'm not sure, but. Okay, another bit of the blank walls done. This was stubbed out for some reason, but we're not actually building these banks of machines over here as far as I know. And then these ore washers can all go as well. We have swapped that process. I hate how the hitboxes move on these things. I mean, it's nice, but it's a pain in the butt at the same time. All right. Where's the building gadget again? Beep. Fill that in. We can fill that in. This other stuff we'll leave for now. Got a lot more space in this red room now that that's gone. I would like to get rid of these processes over here as well. Sulfuric light fuel. I'm not sure what we're doing with this. I guess we can put this on. Oh, raw oil. So this hasn't actually been running. I guess we don't need this running. That just goes away. Yeah, ever since we updated the pack, that has not been running, so I'm gonna assume we don't need it. And then when we do need it, we'll set up something better. So indium, tin, barium, titanium, cuprate, dust. Let's start working on these things, getting rid of these machines. Okay. So this guy, indium, tin, barium.
Okay, I swapped out the hatches and it's still making petri dishes.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, me neither, but now we have 9,000 petri dishes.
How many do we need?
One for every 16 processors.
Oh, so we're good for a while. So you have it going into this. You have distinct buses set to true.
Mm-hmm.
So try crafting a. What were you trying to craft? That's not a petri dish.
Polybenzoimidazole ingot.
Did you try breaking and replacing the machine controller?
I did.
Did you actually? Let's see here. Mind if I try something?
Go for it.
This will be a stupid workaround if it does work, and I don't like this, but we're gonna try it. It worked.
What worked?
Petri dish works. Got it. It works. You're welcome. I saved the day.
Why? How? Why?
It's the order.
It's the order?
Look in this one right here. The one on the
Oh, right. That's not gonna work either, though.
it
'Cause we're
worked
just-
though.
Yeah.
Try crafting, it works. Guaranteed.
Why?
Why does
No,
it
that's
work?
not,
I don't know.
That's not a workaround, I don't think, because I'm worried it's gonna do something else I don't want.
Oh,
later.
it probably will do something you don't want later, but it works right now.
This is so
Technically
dumb.
workaround.
I hate it.
Yeah, so it's obviously prioritizing the first item that it sees that it can craft.
Yeah.
And how that works, I don't know.
Well, I bet if you requested like 1,000 petri dishes, it would start making ingots because there'd be enough fluid to make ingots instead of petri dishes.
I don't know, because maybe it would fulfill the first recipe though.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Anyway, I hate it. I'm gonna delete the petri dish recipe because we're not gonna need those for a while. And I'll fix that later, right? Like, I don't know. And then what?
Maybe petri dish is just something you just craft in bulk and then like don't worry about it until like we run out again or something, or just make a small machine for it.
Yeah, I'll probably end up making a small machine when we run out again. Okay, so I get rid of this guy. And then that probably means that the ball molds have the same issue.
Possibly.
We've just been fortunate in that we haven't run into it.
Well, we haven't tried making an ingot out of like any of that stuff, I don't think.
Yeah, well, and we're not into some of the other ones, but there are some of the ball molds definitely could be ingots instead. Some of the ones we're making right now might not even have an ingot alternative or whatever.
Yeah, argon, definitely you can't make an ingot out of argon or plutonium or liquid uranium.
Yeah, so once we start getting into the others, that might be an issue, but I'm not going to worry about
Possibly?
that for now. For now, everything that I need, it should be working.
So we can remove the cylinders. Do you concur?
Yes.
Cylinder removed.
And I would throw the ball mold back where it goes. I don't know. It's weird because I have distinct buses on. Although I bet you there needs to be a distinct buses for the fluids as well, and maybe that's what's not happening.
Wait, where is the... Okay, so you just have the pattern provider on each one.
Yeah, it's like... Okay, I put down a hatch just to check. There's no such thing as distinct hatches.
Right, but it's within the same block, and if like it's a distinct bus...
Right, you would think. Anyway, so that's probably part of the issue. I'm really not happy with it, but what are we going to do?
New pack.
Start over.
Let's just play vanilla. We're done. Modded sucks.
Anyway, all right, back to it. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. That just solved it for you. He's probably like, what? What did he solve for me? All right, so we were trying to look up this stuff. Yeah, this can just be done. This can be done. We're gonna do it. Mixer number 4. Oh,
I did it.
what? Why does this not have EE connection? You did it. There, it's got AE connection now. Okay. So as I was doing, we're making blank pattern. Boop, boop. Oh, these are the ones I think I put in earlier. And I was like, oh, I didn't put patterns in there. Whoops. What the heck? So we do that. And this was a number 4 mixer. And we'll just test it. Indium tin 100. Do it. Do it. Is it doing it? It's doing it. I think it's doing it. Hello? Okay. That took a while, but it did it. That's the important thing. So let's take a look here. This guy is set for 128.64. And then we will set up a automation for that using this guy. Oh my goodness. Here. That is this dust. 128.64. And we have more than enough, and we can remove this. Bye. You're done. Okay, so now that we have that done, tungstic acid from tungstic dust and osmo. Let's do osmiridium dust. That sounds more fun. This is a mixer number 1. Just making sure. Actually, no, that's fine. Just making sure we don't have like another dust recipe or something else in here. Nope. Okay. And then this guy, we were keeping how much? 645.12? That's random. Why 645.12? We'll do 512 and we'll do like 480 as a low end. No, this is wrong. We need to do it in batches of like 64. All right, this goes away. You know what? Tungstick, don't you hypno? What? I don't understand. What? I'm confused. I do not understand if you are asking me a question or not. And if you are, I don't understand the question. You know what tungstick is, don't you hypno? I still don't understand what you are asking. I don't understand. You gotta dumb it down. I got streamer brain. Scheelite and tungstate. This is tungstate. Oh, you're asking me if I know what tungstick is? I thought you're issuing a statement because you didn't put a question mark there. But if you're asking in the form of a question, yeah, I don't know. So to make this is done in a number nothing chemical bath. Wait a second, chemical bath. Yeah, I guess if we're providing the fluid and if we're providing the fluids and the other things, that should just work in here. We're gonna try it. Wait, what is this? Tungstic acid from tungstate dust. We already have this. Apparently we already have this. We get rid of this then. Bye-bye. Yeah, normally if we set up like a normal craft for these things, then we get rid of the automation, the passive crafting version of it. In this case, we didn't. All right, like all this stuff behind the wall here needs to go. Whoa. This one. Okay. Another area clear that we don't need stuff anymore. So these guys, and then that one eventually needs to go as well. And then this is open up for more multi-blocks and whatever more important things in these old processes. Okay, so platinum group sludge processing. That's something I don't want to touch. Oxygen from silicon dioxide. This is something that we don't need. Like, we are making oxygen in so many other ways right now. We don't need this. Silicon dioxide. Looks like we are full. 4,096 to 2,000. Yeah, when we're well above that. So we're getting that from somewhere else. I'm just going to go ahead and delete. Glass dust. We already have a craft for glass dust, so we don't need this. Vanadium steel dust. Let me clear the inventory real quick, actually, before we get into that one. Okay, vanadium steel dust. We're just keeping 128. We already have a craft. Vanadium. Okay. So we're keeping 128 to 64 vanadium steel. Okay, so that's been input. I think, yeah, those tungstic acid process done on passive because there's no other uses for them. That's fine. If we need to like redo that later, then we'll redo it in a better setup. I'm gonna go and get rid of this machine too. This is one that I was using to like process some stuff, but we can do that through like our other arc furnace now and faster. Enderium dust. Yeah. We find, wait. That's a mixer recipe. Unnumbered mixer. Mixer, no number. So Enderium, we're keeping how much? I can't see. 128.64. All right, this goes away. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know if I like how much we're relying on these ME requesters to do all of this stuff, but nitration mixture. We're trying to keep 2,000 nitration mixture. I'm not sure what's using that, but so we don't have a recipe for it. We make recipe. This is a unnumbered mixer. And then we keep 2,048 and we'll do 256 at a time. So this should just go bloop, 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 and be done. And this one turned off because we're no longer using this anymore. Okay. So benzene from heavy fuel. I think this was like an extra. We are getting benzene from somewhere else. Yeah, number is just going up. We're just gonna go ahead and get rid of this. This was a passive thing that we no longer need. Osmiridium 8020 dust processing from osmium, iridium, osmium. So this was one that Jassassin set up. This might be something we leave. I'm not sure what to do with that just yet. Samarium iron. Samarium iron arsenic oxide dust. Is that what it is? Yeah, arsenic oxide dust. Okay, number 4 mixer. Mixer number 4. And how much are we keeping of this stuff? We are doing 128 to 64. $128, 64, and we dispose of this. Doot. This one and this one cleared. Okay. We're making progress getting rid of some of these old machines. Making progress. So the hexafluoride stuff, I'm not sure what we're going to do with this just yet. Light fuel. We're capped out on light fuel, so we're getting that somewhere else. I don't know what we're using light fuel for. Are we producing light fuel through this cracker? No. Are we producing light fuel out here? Light steam cracked naphtha processing. Yeah, we're making light fuel here. Okay. We can get rid of this machine. Light fuel. Bye-bye. And then carbon dioxide turns into oxygen and carbon. That's requesting something? I don't know why that's requesting something. We have 8,128 of it. Admit when levels are above or equal to limit. Is this machine going? It isn't. I'm not sure what this is doing. This is just broken. Okay, I think that was supposed to like take our carbon dioxide and bring it lower and just turn it into carbon and oxygen or something like that. We really don't need that anymore. I am fine removing that. So HSSS dust. This is one that we can get rid of. The number 2 recipe. Mixer number 2. And then how much of this were we keeping in stock? 64. Yep. Boop, 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 boop. Sodium sulfide dust. I don't know if I even set this one up. Maybe I did. I don't even know what this is used for. But we can make a process for this. Sodium sulfide. Yeah, we don't have that. Okay, sodium sulfide. chemical reactor. Sodium sulfide. And then we wanted how much? 192. We'll just do batches of 64. Okay, this one's gone. Dichlorobenzene. Yeah, we don't have a recipe for that. Dichlorobenzene. So in a large chemical reactor, we can do benzene and chlorine, or we can do iron 3 chloride and chlorobenzene. Wait, what? Oh, no, we want to do this one. Number 2 LCR. Wait a second. LCR number 2. Okay. And then how much of this were we keeping? 192. I guess 64. Liquid polyphenylene sulfide. Okay, liquid polyphenylene sulfide. Large chemical reactor. Got 2 recipes. Neither are numbered. We can do oxygen gas, or we can do air. Oxygen gas produces more. We should do this recipe. Unnumbered LCR. Wait, that's the wrong thing. There. Okay, and then we were keeping 192. Find an empty spot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, chat. We have used them all. Just asking, I have a problem. Like, a big problem. Like,
What's
the
up?
biggest problem that's ever existed.
Ruh-roh.
We are completely out of spots in the ME requester terminals.
I know. Oh, God.
I'm gonna craft like 20 more.
Oh. The consequences will never be the same.
Is this like gonna be an awful process or what?
Not really. It's just like a memory card per one and just making sure you don't get them mixed up. It's not a big deal.
Oh, did you want to move these before we start adding more?
I want to move them to the yellow room, but we can't move those items around very, very easily. So I don't know what I want to do.
Well, if we add more, it's just gonna make it even more rough. So if we're gonna do it, we should probably do it sooner rather than later.
I agree. Would you do me a favor and at least install them in multiples of 9? Because that's the easiest way to hotbar the move.
Okay, I'll put them in multiples as 13.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we can do
Why?
it in 9s. We can do it in 9s.
Yeah.
Should I put these like should we figure out where they're gonna go in the new place and I can just put the new ones there?
The problem is I think we're gonna reorg that whole room.
Oh, true.
Yeah, because it's like all off kilter right now if we look at it.
This is the yellow room, yeah.
Yeah, we had this section here that had some stuff in it, and now it doesn't, so it's like a big gap.
Wait, no. Oh yeah, yeah.
And then we have all these that are gonna go away. I mean,
what are we gonna do here?
Maybe you could add it, stack it on top of this guy here specifically. But then I don't know if this is actually correct. Yeah, I mean, if you have an idea for how it could work and how it could stay permanent, I'm totally for that. But
so you're thinking we'll just do it like we've been stacking our other machines? Like just do it layer by layer?
We just we won't have the gap in between. We won't have this layer, but we'll have everything else. We'll have the little footer and then the header, and then it'll just be a solid block of machines, I think.
Oh.
Because I was thinking about too how we're gonna add more drives here, and I think honestly we just get rid of the blank in between and we just add drives in between.
But do we need more drives?
Not right now. Oh, and these are smaller. Yeah, so maybe not.
I mean, we got a lot of red stuff because we have like stupid amounts of like items in here.
Yeah, but how many requesters do we already have? Like we're gonna need a lot of requesters. So we have 18 here, and then I have probably another like 18 in the circuit room.
Oh no. Well, aren't the circuit room ones going to stay there? Isn't that like specific?
4 of them stay in the circuit room. The other 9, 15 get moved.
Oh my goodness. Would you be really upset if I like broke one of these? I'm just kidding.
Every circuit issue from then on is your fault.
Oh no, I'm not touching anything.
No, dude. Like it's crazy how many things go into those circuits. Because you figure each one of those, I have, what, 9, 15, 19 requesters times 5 recipes.
Why do they hold so few?
I know, right?
It doesn't make sense.
I want to install a capacity card on them.
I want to know why there's a stupid scroll bar on them. If you can't scroll it, drives me crazy.
I want to know why when you uncheck the thing to like cancel the requester, it just like keeps making stuff anyway.
It's like, oh yeah, that's cute. I'm not stopping anything.
You think you have power over me? Wrong. Anyway.
Aren't there drives without types in this pack? I don't think so.
I think we have the mega drives, yeah.
Are those untyped?
Pretty sure. Oh no, they are typed in this pack.
Yeah, I think the mega is just like the bigger capacity.
No, there's a version of... Oh, maybe mega... You're right. Maybe that's a different one.
But there's mega bulk item storage that says not partitioned. Oh, but that requires a crate of storage data.
Yeah, that's a single item, I believe. But it's like infinite of one item.
Yeah, they're all typed. It's weird how they do that. We have to do the typed drives, but they're like, you don't have to worry about channels.
But to be fair, the untyped drives have a huge issue with like data corruption.
I guess if it's still using the same like NBT stuff and it's not using like a lookup database or whatever.
Yeah, and the lookup databases are super slow. Like NBT, yeah, it sucks, but it's fast. But I don't know. I've had too many issues with those like untyped disks.
I've never had issues with them.
Especially when you have like, what was it? I think the one that I had the most issues with was I had a mob farm with enchanted items.
Okay, yep.
Oh my god, like just the order of enchantments makes it a different type, but then it doesn't care about types, so it throws it on the same disk. I don't know. It caused so many issues. I had an issue where basically it thought it had an infinite amount of an item too. So I was like dumping the drives out using an IO port.
Yep.
And they just like never stopped. So I had like infinite items. I don't know.
That doesn't sound like a problem to me.
It depends on the item it's dumping out. If it's an
True.
enchanted bow with like 2 durability on it, it's not the greatest.
Dude, you have all the bows you ever need. Think of all the dispensers you could craft. All right. Well, I have made 20 requesters and I have 20. How many did I request here? 26 more, I think is what I'd said. Maybe 25. I don't know. Anyway, I was going to do a whole bunch of them in that room. Just start stacking them up. And you say no separation between them, huh?
I mean, I just figure we're going to need so many. You can separate them if you want.
I don't know.
I don't know.
If you say not to do it, I won't do it.
I don't know. I have this feeling we're going to want them that way, but I don't know. Like, how many can we fit in here? It's 8 per row. So it's 64 per stack, and right now we have 40. So we'd have almost a full set of machines if we did them that way. Which maybe is fine.
The biggest problem I think I see with these things is like there's no way to like find the unused ones. You have to scroll. Is there a way you can just search for untyped or unused?
I don't think so.
Requester. So you want to do this method, huh?
That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know. Now you've convinced me that I'm wrong. So
I'm not convincing you of anything. I'm just verifying this is what we want to do.
They're pretty ugly.
They are. They're not great. Maybe it'll be cool when like you see blinky lights and it's like things are kicking off and things are being requested. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I was also thinking we were going to run out of space, but maybe we're not.
Well, these are all going to go away, right?
Yeah, these are all going away. Earl Tinker has a good point. We can always add the middle rows later if we do run out of space.
This is what I was kind of thinking as well.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. We've liked the way these machine banks have been set up in the past, the way they look. They don't look bad. It's annoying to set them up, but they don't look bad.
Okay. Yeah, let's separate them out then.
Okay. I'll just do like 2 layers in each one of these.
Okay.
And then I don't know how many layers or how many banks I'm going to do. Maybe like 2 or 3.
Okay.
And that way we'll have all the requestables.
I guess then the other question is, are we going to... So at the back here, we have a half row machine bank. Do we want this half row at the front of the room instead?
I think it's too late to move that. I think it's going to stay back there. Because we have one on both sides.
Well, I was going to say, but there was one here that you got rid of. And that's why the space is awkward with the drives.
True, I did get rid of that. But that space was laid out in such a way because that existed when we laid that out.
That's my point. So should we put it back and just have these requesters there as well, or no?
Well, if you want to do that, like the ones that you're going to be moving from around the base, you could put them there, I guess. If you think it'll look good.
Well, then my point is then these are not in the right place.
So you think all of the requesters should be either in this corner or at the ends of the room?
No.
I guess I'm not following then.
Yeah, 1 second. Just throw some concrete in. So we had a row of machines that was here.
Right.
So we would add a matching one here.
But then these are not going to be spaced appropriately.
That's my point. So then they would be spaced like this, right? Which is directly across from these.
So
which would mean we wouldn't move the drives.
Valid. So what are we going to do? Are you going to go through and move all of the hostile neural network stuff, or what's the deal?
Well, the hostile neural network stuff is going to come out of this room anyway.
Eventually, I agree. But that doesn't solve the problem of we need these things right now.
Right. So what I'm suggesting is that you put them here where I'm standing.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that we need right now.
On either side.
Or at least on this side, and then we can squeeze them in on this side as well if we run out of space over here.
Okay.
And then hopefully by the time we need more, we'll all be ready to move the hospital neural network stuff.
Okay.
That's my thought. Happy to do it different though.
I want to do whatever is going to cause us the least pain later down the road and is going to work well currently.
Okay. I'm just thinking I don't want to move these drives. So that's mostly how I'm making that decision.
So we're going to do something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a so, huh? Actually, I didn't even count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that's right. Okay.
This is one block forward of where it needs to be, I think.
You said you wanted them in banks of 9.
I was saying for the ones that we're moving. If you were going to put them downstairs.
So you're happy with 8s as well. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's 9 as well. This needs to be there.
Yep, that's my mistake. That seem good, or?
I am happy with this, just as long as we got a place for them and like we can get these going.
Yep, I agree.
And then these will be easy to hook up. You just poke a little hole behind the wall in one of these and it should connect all of them, yeah?
Yep.
Oops, sorry.
All good.
Oops. Oh no, that was right. Alright, now I just go behind the wall and give it a little AE.
You probably do it in the wall since that's not going to be visible.
I could, but that's what this wall space is for, isn't it?
True.
I'll do them on this side.
All right, I'm gonna get back to my circuits. I'm almost there.
Okay, my big problem has been resolved for now.
Nice.
Chat, we have so much room for activities now. Look at it all. Now, one thing I'm going to do is we'll go through and uncheck these. Gosh, there's so many clicks that we gotta do. Maybe this was a mistake. I feel committed now. I've come this far. We have to click them all. Okay. Halfway done. I have no idea where I'm at right now. It's a lot of clicking. Goodness. I'm giving myself carpal tunnel. Why did I do this? I can't stop though. I can't undo it either, and I can't leave it halfway done. This is my life now. Welcome to my life. I hope you guys are enjoying it. We reached the end. Whoo! That took a minute. Okay. Never do that again. All right, so the other thing that we should do is actually finish this. Because if we don't finish this now, it's never going to get finished. Actually, these are wrong. These should be these guys. No, this is all wrong. All wrong. Screwed it all up. Gray concrete. That goes there. This should be framed these things.
I did it.
You did it! Page Assassin.
What's up?
You did it.
I did it.
You did.
Thank you for noticing.
I noticed. I'm a noticer.
Is that a threat?
It could be. Do you want to take it as a threat?
Does it mean we'll fight?
Yes.
Then no.
After the live stream by the old willow tree.
Fight me at PAX.
Okay, we can do that too.
Okay.
All right, so that's the thing. And then we do the same thing on this side. Nope. Ooh, these are only one right click. One shift right click. I like doing these more than the other ones. All done. I mean, those don't actually look that bad. Like, it'd be better if this bank of stuff wasn't here so we could see it more clearly like this one. But those don't look that bad. Now, we should probably use something to cover the ends. I don't know what block. Maybe like black concrete or maybe just gray concrete or something. Oh, this is the wrong one. We want these guys. We probably want something that's going to be this color. Like a gray, a light gray. We got any blocks in here we can throw in there that might look good? Maybe like, oh, the crafting monitor. Interface. Now we kind of want like a solid color. Maybe black concrete is what we'll do. That looks kind of weird, but it kind of matches the black crafting grid on the center of these things. Maybe we want this color, like a light gray. We'll try light gray on the other side. Which one, chat? A or B? I don't like the gray concrete. The black looks weird. If we do the dark gray concrete, it'll match the same thing as the rest of them. That's not going to look right. Maybe it is white concrete we use. Maybe a computer from Computer Craft. What if I put one of these in there? This is stupid, but I just want to see. Blocks with block entities cannot be inserted into frame blocks. You know what I think? Probably like smooth. Can I turn these back into like, I can. I think probably this.
I did it.
You did it. Maybe like I was thinking like these, like the interface. I don't think it'll allow me to do an interface because it's gonna complain. Yeah, it won't let me do that. We can maybe do quartz block. Spatial anchor. Maybe sky stone. Gonna try this real quick. Too much texture. Not good. HV machine casing. LUV machine casing. I mean, that's not bad. It's not perfect. But the colors match. We'll do that. It's not perfect, but it'll work. This is like the most mundane thing. Nobody really cares, but we don't want it being glaringly obvious that that's like a detail that's out of place, right? I think that's fine. I think that's fine. The trick is remembering what you put there. Well, you can always pull them back out and see, right? Just click it with this and see. Okay. So now we got requester space. We can continue on our operation down here. Yeah, these three processes I'm not too sure about yet. Liquid tin. So we can craft that. but we don't have a thing. So we're doing 6,000 buckets of liquid tin, huh? Wait, that can't be right. Oh, this was stopped. I think Jassassin got rid of this a while ago. Okay, yep. This is just a machine that got deleted and left here, abandoned. We won't worry about it then. This hasn't been running for who knows how long. Trinium dust from Chemonite dust. Yeah, I don't know how to deal with these processes where it's like, if we have this, just do this. I guess we could have an electrolyzer. That just has an ME bus on it or whatever. ME stocking input bus with like Chemonite. And it'll just go unnumbered. I think that's what all of these are doing, right? There's nothing in the inputs here that's just waiting until we have those and then these go. Liquid polyphenylene sulfide. Did we actually do this or was that the one we ran out of? We don't have liquid poly. We did make the recipe. All right, let's get this one going. Liquid polyphenylene sulfide. And 128, 64. Boop, boop. Lead zinc solution. We're exporting lead zinc solution. This is not how you label things. How are we getting a lead zinc solution? I'm confused. Oh, I guess this is for making indium dust. We get this as a byproduct, and then this is a way to deal with that byproduct. Okay. I don't know what to do with this machine yet. Uranium ingots. There's another one. As soon as we get it, we should just compress it, but I don't know what to do with this. Primal Mania. So that's an extractor recipe. All right, let's make a recipe for it. Pretend the machine doesn't exist and move on. Can't do that. We got to finish what we're doing here. Primal Mania. So this is an extractor. Okay. And then how much were we keeping? $8,000, $7,000. I'll do like 64 at a time. No, let's keep 7. I'll do 128 at a time. Liquid redstone. We have a craft for this. Are we keeping this in stock? Nope. Yep. Liquid redstone. 7,128. Boop, boop. All right, time to clean the inventory. Arsenic. Arsenic trioxide. So this definitely could just be a recipe. Arsenic dust from arsenic trioxide. Wait, what was that in? Electrolyzer? Okay, we now have a way to do that. How much were we keeping? Arsenic dust. 1,000. How is this coming up when I'm searching for arsenic? I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know why that's coming up when I search for arsenic. Arsenic dust. Let's keep 1,024. We'll stock 128 at a time. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, next one. Saltwater salt to chlorine. This is something I believe we can do in a multi-block now without having to worry too much about this. Do we have salt water? Yeah, we have a place to store salt water. Salt water to salt, salt to chlorine. Actually, this is like an old process because we have so much salt now, we don't need this anymore. I'm just not even gonna bother looking. This is like super old. Not gonna set anything up. We already got that taken care of. Okay, blue steel dust. We have a craft for this. And blue steel, we're only keeping 128. Do we have this over here? Nope. All right, blue steel dust. 128, we'll do 64 at a time. All right. Plant ball. Watching you deal with so much ME this pack has taught you so much about applied energistics. That's good. That is great. In my opinion, the more you know about AE, the better you are in modded Minecraft. Right, plant balls. So we're gonna make a recipe to make plant balls, and these are, wait, how are we doing this? We're compressing cactus. So you make it with a compressor, and we're gonna be compressing cactus. Okay, so plant ball can go away. Biochaff, we were just automatically doing that, so we weren't keeping a specific amount. I don't think. All right, let's make a recipe for biochaff. Macerator. Did that make 4? No, it's all, this recipe's wrong. We're only gonna say it makes 2. We'll get extras, but that'll be for like the next thing that needs it. Large maceration. Grinder? Maceration tower. Biochaff. So if I wanted to make like a stupid amount, it's gotta make the plant balls to make that, and gotta get the cactus. Okay. We're just making sure this recipe chain works. So this can go away now. And then I'm not even sure what we're using the biochaff for. Oh, that's right. We're using it over here. That's being turned into biomass, I believe. So let's make a recipe that'll stock biochaff. We don't need that much. We got a lot in the system. Let's keep 4,096, I guess. Doing batches of 512 when we need it. Yep. Tantalite dust. This is just a thing that's going all the time. Manganese. Tantalite dust. I believe we're getting manganese from some other process. We have so much of it. I highly doubt we're gonna need this. But I will make a recipe. Was it electrolyzer or is it electrolyzer? We're doing this one. So this is a blank pattern. Electrolyzer. So if we ever need to make it, we got that ready to go. Manganese. And phosphorus. This is just making out of apatite, and we don't have any apatite. Phosphorus dust. We have 59,000. This, you know what? That's not something we got to worry about. Obviously, the manganese is something we don't have to worry about either. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. So we have a few machines left, and these are machines that whenever we get stuff in the system, it just processes them into something. So we could set up an electrolyzer that stocks these two fluids, and whenever we get these fluids in, it'll just do a thing. We have a centrifuge that we need there. Electrolyzer, a centrifuge, a centrifuge. This is just always going. I'm not so sure we need that one. Centrifuge, compressor. Electrolyzer, electrolyzer, electrolyzer. Okay, so we have 5 things that can be cleaned up by having an electrolyzer. All right, Dash, we'll catch you later. Bye-bye. Maybe I'll put an electrolyzer multi-block back here. We could stick it back here as well. Now, the only problem with this is we're going to have like a bunch of different recipes being done in one machine, and then we won't know where this process is being done. Like, we're going to have to put signs on here saying it's doing all of these different things. I guess. I don't know what the best way to do this is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I believe this is where this goes. Looks fine to me. ZPM. Okay, that guy there, this guy here. Those are fine being read like that. I'm missing one casing. Oh, I don't have the input outputs. Okay, so we need a stocking input. And then we also need the output, I guess. I don't know if these are doing... Yeah, I think it's best to have both. I'm not sure if these are doing fluids or just items only. We'll have both in here. Boom. Okay, multi-block has been created. And then... like a soul. So now we need a little Enderium action. ZPM energy converter. Let's craft more of these. We're starting to... Oh, that was... Is that the right one? That's the right one. Let's craft like 10 more of those. Starting to run a little low. Oops. This guy. Boop. Boop. Point. Powered up. Okay. So this guy is ready to go. We just got to set what we want to stock in here. Should I have an input bus? I'm not sure yet. Enriched hexafluoride and depleted hexafluoride. Both of those. Electrolyzer, electrolyzer. Platinum dust from raw platinum powder. Okay, yes, we do need a input bus. Stocking input bus. Enriched, depleted, platinum, raw platinum powder, offline, right. Okay. What else do we need? Caymanite dust? I guess magnesium chloride? Caymanite dust and magnesium chloride. Okay. I'm gonna label this. Whoops. I said label and then I typed label. This is just gonna be called like passive crafting centrifuge, I guess. I'm not really sure what to call this. But it's like just our things as we get them and we don't want them anymore, they get done right there. Oh, what did I call that? A centrifuge? You're right, that is an electrolyzer. You are right. So our raw platinum stuff down here. This is a centrifuge. So we need one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, another 5 items. What is this? This is centrifuge as well. I wouldn't mind. I was gonna say I wouldn't mind setting up a thing where like if we have anything besides lava, do that. If we have nothing else, then go back to lava on a centrifuge. I don't know if that's like quite possible to do. Maybe it's not even worth setting this up anymore. I don't even remember what this is giving us, to be honest. Like, what are we getting that's useful from this? If we take a look at lava. and we centrifuge it. Silicon dioxide, quicklime, magnesia, sapphire, tantalite. The tantalite we were using to turn into manganese. So this was part of the manganese process. I think I am fine with decommissioning this, honestly. I think... I was going to say, I think we could do this on demand, but I don't think we can. You can use the machine controller on an ME stocking bus. A machine controller on an ME stocking bus. I'm trying to understand how that would work. I think we're just doing that. We've been processing lava for like 2 months or something. I think we're done. Are we just like deleting gold nuggets? I think we are. We have so many of them. Okay, is this middle rack? This middle rack is gone. It's gonna help me figure out like where we are if we clean up some of this stuff. Top, middle. Okay, so we got something in all these other ones. Okay. You did that in the multi-smelter for the pulsating prediction matrices downstairs? Machine controller on an ME stocking bus. Okay, no, I understand. The problem is we have so many different things coming in. So imagine this was the centrifuge. It's not a centrifuge. This is an electrolyzer. But imagine this was. We want to only allow lava, say this stocking input bus, to be enabled when we have none of these things. So that's like...
I don't want to alarm you.
I'm
Just
alarmed.
Don't look at power usage right now, and you'll be fine.
Okay, I won't.
Okay. It's going to be a while before we're at UV. I thought I could do it today, but I could not. We need another fusion reactor. We need like...
Just Assassin, stop using all of my power.
The network switch thing.
Oh my god, 200 million? What are you doing? Like,
I'm crafting a fusion reactor. It's fine.
Are you trying to use all of the power?
No, I'm just trying to craft a fusion reactor. Hopefully we have enough power to craft a fusion reactor. We're going to be in trouble.
Oh, we should have enough power for it. Why is there 15 things running? We need more CPUs.
Yeah, imagine the power usage if we had more CPUs.
You're only 4% complete with this package. This is going to take all night.
Dude, the last time I crafted a fusion reactor, it took like an hour.
So why are you standing here just waiting? It's not going to be fast. Go do something.
Well, because I'm done. That was the last thing. I need to be done.
Oh, you're done for the day?
I think so. I can at least get something going in the background. That was my goal. So
come over to the red room.
Okay.
I want you to see the sadness that is the red room now.
Red room.
Red room.
Red room.
Red room. Look at this. Look how sad this is.
So much room for activities.
I am in the process of decommissioning this over here. There's just a few more machines.
Great.
But everything that can be moved to the ME requester has been, and then patterns were made. That bank over there has to be removed. This has been decommissioned over here, the LUV machines. And then I added in a couple multi-blocks over here.
Okay.
You saw those other ones. This one in particular is a different one. So this electrolyzer, this is taking the place of like 5 different machines. So like whenever we get magnesium chloride, caymanite, raw platinum powder, it's just going to go ahead and electrolyze those.
Dude, that's nice.
And then same thing for the enriched and depleted uranium hexafluoride.
Ooh, waste. I had this enriched, or this Naquadria waste. Oh, that's a distillation tower. Okay.
Yeah, so if you got anything that needs to be passively electrolyzed whenever we get stuff, this is the place.
That's great. This is really cool. There's probably a couple more electrolyzers that could still go in here, huh?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I haven't even touched that side yet.
Yeah, I got it.
And then I'm going to be setting up a passive center fudge for that as well.
Cool.
Yep.
I love it.
So that's what I've been working on all day. Nothing productive, just kind of destructive, I guess.
Yeah, it's very productive though. Because these are like, they need to go.
Yeah, this is like old technology. And then I got the things upstairs, like all buttoned up, so it looks nice now. Up in the yellow room.
Oh, yeah. Very cool. I added, what did I add here? Enriched naquita, trinium, europium, duranite dust.
Oh.
That's one of many things that I've been working on to get us to UV.
Enriched naquita, trinium, europium, Okay. I wonder how long these words are going to be. They're just going to string everything together and be like, oh, yeah, you just got to make 1,000 of this.
Yeah. I was going to see what some of the other ones that I needed were. That's really the only one that's super long right now. But I need another fusion reactor to make DARM Stadium.
DARM Stadium.
That's right.
DARM Stadium.
That's a fusion reactor Mark II. Actually, I didn't look at that. I need arsenic vapor. That sounds healthy.
Don't breathe this. Arsenic vapor. Oh, that's just low pressure steam extract. Oh, just an extractor. Why did they rename these tabs?
Dude,
Scrap remelting. Why?
So confusing. My brain looks for the machine. It will never look for this icon ever.
Why do they do this?
I don't know.
Now, is it this pack author or is that the Greg Tech authors?
I'm pretty sure it's the pack author.
Oh no. Okay, get the pack author in this live stream right now.
They're watching. They're like, I can just ban you. You don't like my pack? Fine. You don't get to play.
Yeah, that's probably true.
That's what I mean, not that I would abuse my power that way, but that's what I would do.
Don't do that. That's mean.
Anyway. Yeah, so UV, we're not quite there. But I did upgrade all of our circuits, so they're using the wetware process now. We just didn't get to the UHV circuit yet.
Oh, look at that. I can search for wetware. So does that mean that we can make the things, the simulation chambers, the simulation?
I actually don't know what we're waiting on for those.
Simulation supercomputer.
I think we need UXV power, which is 2 power tiers above where we're
UHV. It's 1 power tier above UH.
Okay, so the simulation chamber is, but then the other one? Loot fabricator. That is UHV as well. Okay, so we're 2 power tiers away from it because we're not technically in UV range yet. We're very close.
Can we get there now? I want to make.
Dude, I'm trying so hard. You have no idea.
I want to suck back trillions of RF per second.
I probably touched 100 unique item types today just to get us almost there.
Oh my goodness.
It's absurd at this point.
And then looking at the auto crafting that was going off, we were using like every single one of our automation CPUs. We needed to upgrade.
Yeah, I would. The only reason I didn't add more, because I did that the first time I made the tier 2 fusion reactor, I did the same exact thing. And I was like, it's probably good that we didn't kick off any more at once.
Just too much power.
It's so much power.
I mean,
we're
we got
still
room for like more CPUs right here, right on this line right here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We could add in like 10 more.
Oh, I had built this recycler to recycle some of the stuff that we had. I don't know if you saw that, but I got rid of all of our lower tier machines. But the ones that you're ripping out, maybe you want to throw in here. What? Your head was just poking out of the ceiling.
Don't worry about that.
Anyway, look at all the resources we reclaimed.
Wait, you've been doing this too?
Oh, yeah. Have you been doing this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, anyway, that's a lot of stuff.
We reclaimed some elite parallel control hatches. Look at us.
Yeah, those actually couldn't be melted.
Yeah, so like you'll notice that we don't have any like HV machines or EV machines or any of that stuff. That's because I've already scrapped them. All the extra coils, all of our NAC
We had
coils.
a ton, though. That's what all this stuff is.
Well, I mean, we might have had more, but like I've taken a whole lot of them already.
Okay. Anyway, so I did that mostly because I wanted to get the Naquita alloy ingots out of the battery boxes that I was upgrading. But yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to set up a process for lead nuggets. That's going in here right now, although obviously that's not. That's for the lead bolts that we're getting from Power Gen.
Is this? Oh, this says temporary. I was gonna say, is this our permanent spot? But
No,
it says temporary. So what are we doing with all these ingots in here?
I'm just throwing them into the network. I haven't cleaned it yet.
Blocks of stainless steel and steel.
Yeah, we probably want to convert the blocks and nuggets into ingots.
That's another thing we need to do because one of our micro miners is bringing back blocks of ores and stuff. Yeah, so we have like ender pearl blocks, silver blocks. There was something else that was kind of important. Maybe we've already unblocked it. I don't remember what the other one was. Oh, I think we were getting ruthenium, was it?
Oh yeah, that there was one that I made a recipe that's how it gets it is through the block.
Oh,
that's
okay.
what it is.
Oh, so it's automatically unblocking it. Okay, okay. Cool.
Anyway.
Well, I am Gregged out for the day. I'm gonna call it here.
Yep, my brain's fried. I set up the thing. Hopefully we'll have a fusion reactor when we log back in.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, but then one other thing I did, just so you know, let's take a look at the fusion reactors. I set them to stop after a certain amount of fluid because this guy was eating all of our duranium. So he's paused now because he's over 1,000 ingot or buckets worth. So now we can use this because this is required for UV as well. So this guy's set to 2,000, then this one's set to 3,000, mostly because that's kind of what we were at for each of them.
Mm-hmm.
So they can be adjusted if needed, but that way we can get access to all these materials at once. We should probably look at upgrading these guys to the tier 2 because we're going through this stuff faster than I think we're going to make it.
Yep, there's a lot of upgrading that needs to be done.
Yeah.
I kind of am in the process of just upgrading our existing stuff to like more current stuff.
Yeah.
I can't believe how many HV machines we still had.
Dude, I know. It's funny how long they take. You know, they are no problem at all forever. And then all of a sudden it's like, wow, we actually need like 10,000 of that.
Yeah, exactly.
So it'll be nice not to have that problem for a while.
All right.
All right, man. I will see you soon. Thursday, probably.
Thursday.
Does that work for you?
Should be working for me on Thursday, yep.
All right, man. Well, I'll see you then. Thanks for hanging out.
All right, sounds good.
See you then.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, chat. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. We did a lot of stuff today. If you're new to the channel, hit the follow button so you get notified when I go live. Our next stream will be on Thursday, it sounds like. We'll be continuing on some more Monifactory with Mr. Jassassin. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.